came right out and said, hey, it was me. But yeah, we're just gonna say allegedly, but he allegedly said, hey, it was me, almost immediately as the police detained him. And he was claiming that it was in self-defense, but he did acknowledge he did it. He just said it was in self-defense. One thing that, to me, it seems like isn't getting a whole bunch of attention at all is that Karmelo Anthony had a knife in his book bag at Kuykendall Stadium, which in my research, I saw it falls underneath a school zone. And in a school zone, it is a felony on, at least in the state of Texas. I'm pretty sure everywhere in the United States, but in the state of Texas, which this takes place, I just scratched my ass there on camera. It is a felony for him to have any form of weapon on school grounds, and he had that. While it is up to the court to decide, I'm sure that they can kind of see that as some type of, it is a felony offense, is what I'm trying to say. He brought a knife to school, on a school zone, at a stadium on a school zone, and proceeded to stab somebody. So maybe there was motive. I don't know. Did he have like premeditated ideas of using the knife? I don't know. There hasn't been anything to kind of support that, but he had a knife on school zones. And one thing that is also important is self-defense laws are not the same in every single state. But Texas is one of those states that's pretty good about their self-defense laws. They have what is called the castle doctrine, which lets people stand their ground pretty much. That is another term you will hear. You can defend yourself wherever you are on your own property or outside of your own property without the necessity, without the requirement of retreating. But you have to be determined to be in a life-threatening situation. And how is that determined? Well, that's determined by a jury and a judge, the judicial system. And the first part of a self-defense claim is somebody justified in using physical force? Now, with this case, it didn't immediately go to physical force. Austin Metcalf initiated a push, but the reply from Karmelo Anthony was an immediate stabbing in the chest, allegedly. So that's not just physical force, that is deadly force. So the jury and the judicial system will have to go through the castle doctrine and determine whether physical force was necessary, but they're going to have to skip that because they're going to have to determine whether deadly force was justified in this situation for Karmelo Anthony. Now, I understand a physical encounter can escalate to a deadly life situation, but